What's up, YouTube? My name is Nicole. If you're new to my channel, which you probably are because I don't really post and I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but I started off posting videos of like me painting because I'm an artist. And then I just kind of got tired of showing that process. But when I bought my house in 2019, I started like searching all these YouTube videos for like home decor, like do-it-yourself stuff. And I really enjoy it. And I really found it helpful to see all these people on YouTube like showing me their pros and cons, and like I think it's helpful for other people. So that's what I'm doing now. So a lot of people liked my kitchen cabinet paint video, which you see my kitchen behind me. This is the first part of the house that I like decided to DIY or renovate myself. So I did the cabinets. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to link it below so you can watch that. That was phase one of the kitchen. I actually did my backsplash, my countertops, and I changed my faucet. I'll show y'all pictures of that. Actually, here's a video so you can see what I mean. Before I painted the cabinets, no handles, no backsplash, no countertop color, and no faucet. So here it is. So y'all can see like the little stuff that I did, but the only thing I recorded so far were the cabinets. I also drilled holes and put pulls on my cabinets because at first there was no handles. But today I'm working on the floors. I will show y'all a picture of the current floors. I just swept the floor. It's horrible. I'm about to clean it. Then I'm going to do the DIY peel and stick floors. I've seen so many YouTubers doing it. I want to see how it holds up. And I want to see how easy the process actually is because people make it look so easy. And I'm about to let y'all know if it's in fact easy or not. But let me pick up the camera, show you guys the floor. Okay, so here are the floors. I have the cleaning solution down because you're supposed to clean thoroughly first. Can't wait to get these floors swapped out for something that matches the entire kitchen. Y'all saw the painted video. I told y'all how the kitchen looked before. Last thing I'll do is this light fixture. I will change it to match the concept, but this is me just kind of giving us a thorough cleaning of the floors because you'll see on the directions of the box that you have to clean thoroughly so that the tiles can actually adhere to your floors. I will probably add a picture of the product that I use, or I'll just link it in the description. I'll link which tile I use. I got it from Home Depot, but just giving it a good clean. Obviously Christmas just ended, so I have on my good old Christmas slippers, my Christmas socks, and my Christmas pajamas. You'll see my daughter in this video. She has matching pajamas. We do stuff like that. But just giving it a good clean, prepping the floors, and then I'm going to let it dry to move on with actually prepping, not prepping, but like laying out the tiles how I want it. Okay, actually, here's the product. It's called Traffic Master Peel and Stick. Comes with 30 tiles in the box. I bought about 4 boxes. I only used 2.5. So meshes the marble concept that's in my kitchen. Look at my silly daughter helping me. She was dancing. But first, that's the first tile. So we already oh no, actually, this is the part where we were laying out the tiles. So you want to lay out the tiles, all of them on the floor, so you can kind of get your placement together. So this is what we're doing right here, getting our placement together. The little tiles have arrows on the back, so you make sure they're all going the same direction. Getting that done. This is where we did the whole floor with just like placement. So none of them are stuck down. You'll see some kind of lifted up, and that's for the ones that we have to cut that didn't quite have a square shape. So looking good. This is the little girl who's been dancing the whole time. Crazy girl right there. All right, so this is how the kitchen is looking with the floor and like everything else that I've done to the kitchen so far. So it's looking good. So we are about to start, peeling and sticking, just kind of dusting off any little hairs or random pieces of dirt that might have stuck around. So my baby is going to be the one peeling while I stick. A little mommy-daughter bonding situation going on here. So we had to like move some of the tiles out the way to stick it down so that, there's space. And once you kind of get your little corner one in there all tight and like pressed against the molding, then you can kind of go from there. I've seen some people like remove their molding and then like put it back when they finish with the flooring, but I'm not a type of person who has like all the tools to like do all that, or do I have the patience to do all that. So I think it still looks pretty good with me not having to do that, as long as I like lined up everything as neat and as like straight as possible. So kind of just like doing one and the next, getting them in there. So that's the first 4 down, many more to go. Okay, so now we're at the back of, the back area towards the end. Just wanted y'all to look at this silly girl. The girl is crazy, but she kept me entertained throughout this process. You kind of need something to keep you entertained so that you are, having a good time while you're doing it. So pretty much done with everything that's a square. Moving on to like the ones that have to cut. So I started out with using, saving some of the paper from the backings of the other ones, making the shape that I needed out of that paper, and then cutting, using that as a guide to cut the new tile that I needed the shape for. This part was a little, it was okay, but I was a little trial and error, but it ended up working out. I cut the paper to make the shape, and then I placed it on the tile and then used that as my mark to cut the tile, make the shape. Okay, so here's where I taped down the paper because it's kind of flimsy. So first I thought I could just hold it and cut it, but no. So I taped down the shape. Then I used a hard edge, a straight edge as my guide to cut. Of course, you need a utility knife for this. So if you haven't seen this done or didn't know, now you know. So hopefully you watched this far in the video so you know that you need a utility knife. So I used that. And I learned throughout this process that these tiles are not hard to score and be able to break. So I did about 3 scores for each tile every time I needed to break it. So be careful with the knife because it is sharp, and make sure you have a sharp blade. But I did about 3 scores eventually. Starting out, I wasn't sure. So right here, you kind of see me probably doing it more than 3 times or not fully doing it. But once I scored it 3 times throughout this process, I was easily able to break it and fit the shape in. This right here, I kind of had to go back in because, again, like I said, I was like still learning, still trying to figure out how to do this stuff. But I broke it off, and it was pretty good. You see it fits pretty good right here, and there's like another little triangle I had to fill in, which I did. Okay, so this is kind of the final product. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. So this is towards the end. You can see it started to get dark outside. The lighting changed. But instead of using that process I just showed you before, what I did was I just made pencil marks on the tile, or pen marks, and then I just scored it. I made marks based on where I thought it should be cut. Scored it 3 times, like I said, and then broke the tile and placed it. I found that was like much quicker, much of a faster process and more smooth. You see how that just broke so nicely. Placed it and then just stuck it down. And that just worked for the rest of the shapes that I needed to trim to make sure that it fits. But overall, I think this method worked a little better than the first one. So here is the final product, you guys. Again, it started to get dark outside, so it was kind of like a maybe 3-4 hour project. But because it gets dark early over here on the East Coast, yeah, this is the lighting we were working with. But here you go, close up. I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. I was a little nervous for a second because some spots didn't seem like they were sticking that much, but I guess once everything is snug for the whole entire floor, then it works. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. So this is us, guys. We're actually in the living room editing this video. But this is it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like I said in the intro, I really like this girl is crazy. I really like okay, I'll let you see half of her face. So I really like home decor stuff. I really like DIY stuff. Girl, if you don't stop laughing. Y'all, if I'm gonna link her YouTube page below because she is really goofy and you guys should check her out. She is very entertaining. But yeah, like I was saying, come on, let me get her out real quick so I can be serious. So, like I was saying, I switched from the art to the home decor DIY stuff. You can see some of my artwork in the background, just some home decor stuff. But thank y'all for watching this video. If y'all have any questions, definitely drop a comment. I will respond. I did really good with responding on the kitchen cabinet paint video. I am so excited to like complete my kitchen. Like I said, I've been in this house for now a little over a year, and I kind of fell off of my home DIY renovation stuff. But with the new year coming in, like I want to like a fresh start. I want to get my mojo back, and yeah. So cabinets done, backsplash done, faucet done, handles on the thing done. Floor's done. My last thing in the kitchen is going to be the light fixture. So leave a comment if you want to see that process, because I feel like with electrical, from what I've seen on YouTube, it's a little tricky, but it can be done yourself. So let me know if y'all want to see that video. I'm so excited about my kitchen. I can't wait to like do videos or just like have functions in there in the kitchen and cook, because it's cute. And I feel like when your space is comfortable and cute, it makes you feel proud. It makes you feel happy. Like when you get up to get your morning coffee, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like when your space is, you know, how you want it to be. I feel like your space is very vital to your productivity. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been working from home, homeschooling, all that stuff. So just getting the house together for the new year is super important. And I'm sure so many people can relate, because I hate clutter. I hate when my space feels like outdated, or just like when it needs a refresh. I want to make sure I refresh it. So I hope y'all, again, enjoy this video. I will link this Crazy Girls page down below. This Christmas tree will be gone soon, so I would like to do a video to show my living room and like my transformation of the living room and reorganization. I love videos like that, so I probably will do some stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what y'all, what y'all think of my kitchen and all of this home decor stuff in the comments below. And also for people who like don't want to spend a lot of money on renovations, especially if you like to change your space up a lot, I think doing your DIYs is, the most, the most beneficial, because you don't have to keep spending a lot of money to keep changing your space up. So the DIY affordable stuff is good for short-term stuff. Long-term, when I sell this house, I might get some professional work done, but for now the DIY is what works for me, because I want to change up at least every year, change up some things. So deuces.